Hello everyone, my name is Britt and this is going to be my first Diecast review, and so I decided to do it on a rare car that I've been after for about a year now. It is on Jeff Gordon's 2007 UAW-Ford 500 Talladega win, and as you can see I got a few other cars behind which I will do reviews on those here in time, but I wanted to kick things off with this special diecast that I got off a trade. So I will go ahead and start up the review of it. First I will show the box, which back in 2007 the boxes were pretty standard. Made by Motorsports Authentics and Action Racing Collectibles. As you can see, it's got on both sides the race version winner Talladega October 2007 and Jeff Gordon's signature, and then the car itself of the one that he did drive in that race from 2007 when they labeled the COT cars with COT. And there's the sticker of who it is, what car was ran, the type of car, the number of how many of these were produced, which is 3,192. Yeah, it's really hard to find these cars unless you want to pay a lot of money for them. So, here's the top of the box, which I think is pretty cool itself. You got Jeff doing his burnout, and then him in victory lane with the trophy. So, now we will move on to the car itself. Start off going from the front. You have Impala SS, the yellow splitter, and all the rubber buildup and dirt that was kicked up from other drivers and throughout the race. You got Pepsi on the hood and the white flames, which I personally think is really cool, especially with how dark the blue is for the car itself. I will try to open the hood here. As you can see, it's just DuPont under there, and the same dark blue that's underneath the hood as well. There is the engine. Really nice engine in there, especially for an ARC diecast. Going down the side, you got Goodyear, the contingency sponsors. A little bit of writing on the Goodyear tire as well of it being rubbed off. Some buildup behind the tire as well. Contingency sponsors: NASCAR Nextel Cup Series at the time, Bud Pool, EA Sports, and they're still sponsoring the video games. Then you got the 24 of Gordon with Pepsi, GMAC. There were some really good sponsors for Jeff back in the day. They got his name on the rail right there. His other contingency sponsors: Georgia Pacific, Haas, Bosch, Simons, and Freightliner, Hendrick Motorsports. You got DuPont, Nicorette. Moving on to the back. That autograph was by Ray Abraham. It was done by one of the previous owners of this car, I believe. Which personally, I don't care whose autograph this is, or whose it was, I should say. It's just awesome to have this diecast. It's really cool. You got DuPont on the deck lid. You got www.pa24.com, the Chevy emblem, the flames fading in the back, and of course the Wayne on the back of the car, the red fuel cell right there. On the right side, it's about the same as the left side, but you got DuPont, Nicorette, Pepsi, GMAC, the 24, the sponsors, a little bit more buildup right there on the right front tire. Same as usual all around. A couple fun facts about this car and that race itself. Jeff started in 34th place, ran in the back of the pack all day until no one really took notice until about 8 laps to go, when he worked with Jimmy Johnson and Casey Mears to get up to second place for the last 7 and 6 laps, I believe, until on the final lap down the backstretch when they were 3 wide. Gordon shot to the outside, got in front of Tony Stewart, and Tony gave him a shove to get ahead of Johnson by a single car length, and he was able to clear Johnson and beat him to the finish line. He led only 1 lap that race, which was the last lap. This was his last super speedway win ever in his Cup career. And I remember him saying in 2015 that he was happy that he was done racing after he finished 3rd in this race last year. So that's pretty much it for this diecast. If you have the opportunity to pick one up, I suggest you do. It's a really good piece for any collection, not just for it being a Jeff Gordon win, but for how rare it is and the special paint scheme. His last Talladega win, it's a really good diecast, so I would recommend it if you are able to get one. But this will conclude this diecast review, and I will be doing another one shortly, and I hope everyone will view this one in the future, and you all have a good night.